Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're talking about Kelly Jo Bates and the new questions followers are asking after Katie Clark's latest moving video. What should have been a simple update about packing up her children's rooms before a major move quickly turned into another discussion about family relationships, support, and whether Katie and Kelly Jo are actually as close as they appear publicly. In this video, we're breaking down why one small detail in the comment section caught attention, why some followers believe Kelly Jo continues to support Katie behind the scenes, why others think public interactions may only be maintaining appearances, and how Whitney Bates unexpectedly became part of the conversation. Let's get into it because after Katie admitted losing relationships with around 90% of her family, even the smallest interactions no longer seem small. Katie Clark is once again giving followers a look inside her family's big move. But this time, the conversation surrounding her latest update did not stay focused on packing boxes for very long. In her newest Moving Diaries video, Katie shared the emotional process of clearing out her children's bedrooms while counting down the final 20 days before moving. The clip was filled with ordinary moments including tape rolls, toy-filled rooms, piles of clothes, and the chaos that comes with packing while raising two toddlers. There were no shocking confessions, no discussion about family drama, and no new revelations about the personal struggles she has opened up about in recent months. Even her caption sounded simple and emotional rather than dramatic. 20 days left until we move. Packed up both kids' rooms and I'm not gonna lie, it made me emotional. Still, for longtime followers paying close attention to Katie's life lately, even a moving vlog no longer seems to stay just a moving vlog. The video began with Katie writing the number 20 on a moving box, marking 20 days left until moving day officially arrives. She explained that the goal was to pack both Haley and Harvey's rooms while somehow keeping two young children entertained through the process. Haley excitedly picked pink tape for her belongings and made sure her little brother Harvey got blue. Katie showed quick packing tricks for children's clothes and documented the exhausting reality of trying to organize an entire home with toddlers running around. Travis Clark was also seen helping throughout the day by moving furniture, carrying boxes, and stepping in with the kids. Overall, the clip felt less like content designed to spark headlines and more like an honest look at a young family trying to survive a stressful transition. One moment stood out more than the rest. Katie admitted that packing up Haley's room made her emotional because of how much love and effort she had poured into creating the space over the years. She talked about all the little personal touches she added and how difficult it felt leaving those memories behind. At the same time, she said she was excited about eventually creating something even more special for her children in the new house. On the surface, it sounded like a completely relatable reaction from a mother preparing for change. But because Katie has spent the last several months talking publicly about therapy, anxiety, painful experiences from childhood, and major shifts in relationships, some followers no longer hear emotional comments without wondering if there is something deeper underneath. Surprisingly, the biggest discussion surrounding the upload quickly moved away from bedrooms, moving boxes, and sentimental memories. Instead, some followers turned their attention to the comment section. One interaction that immediately caught attention involved Whitney Bates. People noticed Whitney left a comment and appeared to receive a warm response from Katie, including a visible white heart reaction. Under normal circumstances, few people would think twice about something that small. But when someone has openly admitted to losing relationships with around 90% of their family, ordinary social media interactions suddenly stop feeling ordinary. That is where Kelly Jo Bates entered the conversation. Followers noticed Kelly Jo had also commented on the post, yet screenshots circulating online did not appear to show the same kind of visible response from Katie. Almost instantly, bigger questions started forming. Did the difference actually mean anything? Was the internet reading far too much into social media behavior? Or have Katie's previous comments about losing family relationships changed how people interpret every interaction around her? Before long, the focus shifted away from emojis entirely and landed on something much more sensitive. What does Katie's relationship with Kelly Jo actually look like now? The question did not appear out of nowhere. Kelly Jo has long been viewed as one of the emotional anchors of the Bates family, and someone who seemed publicly supportive of her children through major milestones. Because of that image, Katie's earlier admission about addressing painful experiences from childhood and losing family relationships afterward naturally caused some followers to wonder where Kelly Jo fits into the story. Not because Katie named anyone directly, but because she did not. When people hear about family fractures without details, speculation tends to fill the silence. And in Katie's case, followers seem increasingly interested in figuring out who remains close and who may not. Some people strongly pushed back against the speculation. They argued that Kelly Jo continuing to comment on Katie's posts should be viewed as support rather than distance. Others pointed out that mother and daughter relationships are far too complicated to measure through Instagram activity. A missing reply does not automatically mean a damaged relationship. Not every supportive conversation happens publicly, and not every close bond needs to be visible online. Those arguments make sense, especially considering screenshots only capture a brief moment rather than a full picture. Still, another group raised a more uncomfortable question. Is it possible public interactions do not always reflect private relationships? Some online discussions suggested Kelly Jo may simply be maintaining a supportive public image, while the reality behind the scenes could be more complicated. There is no evidence proving that idea, but it continues appearing in conversations for one major reason. Katie's comments about losing around 90% of family relationships changed how followers interpret almost everything. After a statement that serious, people began revisiting old patterns, comments, and interactions through a completely different lens. Whitney Bates ended up becoming part of the comparison despite not being the main focus. Some followers questioned why Katie's interaction with Whitney appeared warmer, publicly than what people saw involving Kelly Jo on the same post. Does that mean Whitney is part of Katie's closer circle right now? Or is comparing a sister-in-law relationship to a mother-daughter relationship unfair from the beginning? Those questions continue because no one involved has answered them. And when there are no answers, theories tend to grow faster. What makes the situation especially interesting is that Katie's original video was never about family tension at all. It was about children's rooms, exhaustion, dinner plans involving crock-pot chicken tacos, and the satisfaction of finishing 2 more rooms before moving day. Katie ended the update saying everyone was exhausted but happy to be making progress. The entire vlog felt grounded in everyday life. Yet over the past several months, the public's view of Katie seems to have changed. Many followers no longer see only moving boxes or empty walls. They see possible clues, shifting dynamics, and unanswered questions. At the center of all of it remains one reality. Only Katie truly knows what her current relationships with family members look like behind closed doors. Followers can compare comments, notice reactions, and debate who still belongs in her inner circle. But until someone speaks openly, everything remains speculation. Even so, one thing seems undeniable. A simple moving video about packing children's bedrooms has now turned into another conversation about support systems, family loyalty, and whether the people who appear present in public hold the same place in private. And until those questions fade, Kelly Jo Bates will likely continue becoming part of the discussion every time Katie Clark shares another piece of her changing life. And that's a wrap on this latest discussion surrounding Katie Clark, Kelly Jo Bates, and the growing questions followers keep asking every time a new update is shared. So what do you think? Are people reading too much into social media comments and reactions, or do small interactions actually reveal something bigger about who remains close to Katie right now? Let us know your thoughts in the comments because this conversation has become much larger than a moving vlog. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications if you enjoy keeping up with the latest Bates family updates, online discussions, and everything people are talking about behind the scenes. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.